Japan is a land full of fascinating contrasts and curious customs, where tradition and modernity intertwine in the most unexpected ways. In this travel documentary, we explore 15 astonishing facts and eccentric phenomena that exist uniquely in Japan, leaving many of us in disbelief at their peculiarities and charm. Let us begin with an extraordinary profession found right in the bustling heart of Tokyo during the hectic morning rush hour. This is the role of the oshi, or passenger pushers, an unusual occupation that might seem out of place in a modern metropolis but is, in fact, a testament to Japanese ingenuity and discipline. As the city awakens and millions of commuters prepare to board the trains, the stations become a sea of tightly packed crowds, resembling the intensity and fervor of a World Cup final match. To ensure the smooth and safe boarding process, Japan has devised this remarkable solution. Employees dressed in formal suits and pristine white gloves whose sole responsibility is to gently, yet efficiently, push passengers further inside the train cars. Their task is not only to make room but to ensure the doors close promptly, preventing delays and chaos. What makes this practice truly surprising is the manner in which these pushers perform their duties. Far from being rude or intrusive, they operate with exceptional politeness and respect. They give soft nudges, carefully adjust backpacks and suitcases so they do not get caught in the doors, and bow politely once their task is complete, signaling gratitude and respect. This harmonious blend of discipline and courtesy is a uniquely Japanese trait, an elegant dance of orderliness and consideration that maintains the efficiency of the world's busiest transportation system. Although the number of these passenger pushers is gradually decreasing due to technological advances, such as predictive AI systems that forecast passenger flow, extend train lengths, and open additional doors, the need for human assistance remains in giant hubs like Shinjuku Station. This station, the most crowded railway terminal on the planet, welcomes over 3.5 million travelers each day, a staggering number that underscores the importance of such meticulous, courteous procedures. Moving from bustling urban life to secluded islands, Japan also harbors one of the most extraordinary and secretive places on Earth. Akanashima Island, a tiny speck of land just off the coast of Shu, measures a mere 0.3 of a mile across. Despite its small size, it has gained international recognition, being designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2017. Yet, what truly sets Akanashima apart is its strict ancient tradition. Women are entirely forbidden from setting foot on its shores. This rule has persisted into the 21st century, embodying the island's adherence to the ancient Shinto, or Shinto, practices that exclude half of humanity from its sacred space. Only men, specially chosen and prepared, are allowed to visit, initially undergoing purification rituals in the icy waters surrounding the island, and upon departure, taking an oath of silence to keep the island's secrets hidden from outsiders. This tradition has preserved countless archaeological treasures, over 80,000 artifacts from China, Persia, and the Korean Peninsula, making Akanashima a priceless, almost inaccessible archaeological site. These relics, buried and untouched for centuries, offer invaluable insights into ancient civilizations. However, access to the island is extremely limited. Only once a year, on May the 27th, are around 200 men permitted to participate in a sacred ritual that sustains the island's mysterious aura. For the remaining 364 days, Akanashima remains completely closed off, a sanctuary preserved by centuries-old rituals and customs that continue to protect its secrets from the modern world. Turning our gaze to social customs, we find that Japanese women's dating habits are similarly steeped in tradition and peculiarity, often surprising outsiders with their unique nuances. The dating culture in Japan is characterized by a series of rituals and norms that shape romantic interactions in ways unfamiliar to many foreigners. For instance, within many workplaces, women are encouraged to speak in a high-pitched, sweet voice known as kawaii, a tone that emphasizes femininity and charm, creating an adorable and approachable persona that is highly valued. This practice reflects broader societal expectations about femininity and social harmony. Moreover, when families dine out at restaurants, it is often the women who pay the bill. This custom may seem unusual at first glance, but it is rooted in a cultural practice where most men surrender their entire monthly salary to their wives, effectively turning women into the managers of the household budget. Such financial arrangements influence the dynamics of romantic relationships and family life, fostering a unique balance of power and responsibility. As a result, many couples in Japan tend to meet only once or twice a month, and their communication may be limited to occasional meetings or brief messages, with little daily sharing of news or affection. This reserved approach to romance reflects a societal preference for subtlety, respect, and understated emotional expression, contrasting sharply with Western notions of passionate dating. In sum, Japan's rich tapestry of customs, traditions, and peculiarities offers a fascinating glimpse into a society that values in Japanese culture. The concept of distance extends far beyond mere physical space. It embodies respect, personal boundaries, and a focus on professionalism. Maintaining an appropriate personal space is seen as a sign of courtesy, and this careful boundary setting influences social interactions profoundly. Even a holiday as universally celebrated as Valentine's Day takes on a distinctive character in Japan. Unlike in many Western countries, where women traditionally give chocolates to men, here the custom is reversed, with women initiating the gift-giving first. The most common gift, quite notably, is chocolates, yet these are not all the same. There are two distinct categories, one called Jiri Chako, which women give to friends, colleagues, or acquaintances out of courtesy, and another called Hanka, reserved for someone truly special, reflecting genuine affection or admiration. This tradition is further complemented by a month later, on March 14th, known as White Chocolate Day, when men reciprocate by presenting their gifts to women, thus completing the cycle of mutual appreciation. Turning our gaze to the less familiar corners of Japan, we find a fascinating array of villages that captivate the imagination and challenge perceptions of rural life. Beyond the bustling, futuristic metropolis of Tokyo and the historic charm of Kyoto, Japan is dotted with villages that seem almost surreal in their uniqueness. On the island of Siko, there exists a tiny village called Nagora, inhabited by only a few dozen residents. Despite its small population, the streets of Nagora pulse with an uncanny vitality. This vitality is partly due to the presence of over 350 life-size dolls arranged throughout the village, each doll representing a resident who has either passed away or moved elsewhere. These silent sentinels can be seen in classrooms, sprawled across fields, and standing at bus stops, creating a haunting yet mesmerizing tableau. Walking through Nagora offers a poignant experience, simultaneously unsettling and awe-inspiring, serving as a profound reflection of Japan's deep respect for memory, history, and the enduring ties to rural life. Just to the north, in Miyagi Prefecture, lies the village of Lissau, a place renowned for its remarkable population of over 100 foxes, kumi, as they are called, roaming freely within a designated forest enclosure. In the spiritual traditions of Shinto, foxes, or kitsune, are revered as messengers of the deity Inari and symbols of prosperity and good fortune. Visitors to Lissau have the unique opportunity to stroll among these intelligent creatures, feed them at specially designated stations, and experience a rare harmony where wildlife and spirituality intertwine. This village exemplifies a beautiful blend of nature and faith, offering a glimpse into how religious beliefs shape rural life and local customs. Further south, in Nagano, the Dagakudani Monkey Park provides yet another extraordinary spectacle where nature appears to imitate human leisure. Here, Japanese macaques, often called snow monkeys, relax in natural hot springs, sitting comfortably amidst clouds of warm steam, much like people unwinding after a long day. To many Japanese, this peaceful scene symbolizes harmony and the innate right to tranquility, illustrating that even animals deserve moments of peace and comfort. It's a vivid reminder that the pursuit of harmony extends beyond humans, permeating the natural world in a way that resonates deeply within Japanese cultural values. Moving to a different aspect of Japan's cultural complexity, bowing is perhaps one of the most intricate forms of communication in the world. For visitors unfamiliar with this custom, it may appear deceptively simple, just a slight inclination of the body forward. However, in truth, bowing is a nuanced language with a rich system of meanings conveyed through specific angles, timing, and posture. There are primarily three types of bows: a gentle Patnadkat degree bow used for casual greetings, a more respectful trid-category bow in professional or formal settings, and a profound Sorik category bow reserved for sincere apologies or expressions of deep gratitude. Precision is critical. Even the slightest miscalculation in the angle or speed of the bow can be interpreted as disrespectful. Every detail matters. How straight one keeps the back, the speed of the movement, and the direction of the gaze all communicate subtle messages rooted in cultural etiquette. Some companies have gone so far as to incorporate sensors that measure the exact angle of employees' bows, ensuring that greetings are performed flawlessly to uphold Japan's reputation for politeness and respect. This meticulousness extends even into the realm of technology, with some hotels and shopping centers programming robots to bow with the same careful attention to detail, exemplifying how deeply the tradition of bowing is woven into the fabric of Japanese societal norms. Finally, Japan's approach to immigration and foreign presence reveals a truly unusual facet of its national policies. Unlike most countries that invest heavily in supporting newcomers or refugees, Japan has adopted a surprisingly unconventional stance. It is willing to pay individuals to leave the country. While many nations allocate billions of dollars annually to aid and integrate refugees, Japan remains one of the most closed societies regarding asylum seekers and immigration. In a striking demonstration, those who are denied asylum in Japan are often offered a financial incentive, typically between $2,000 and $3,000, on the condition that they agree to leave the country voluntarily. While this sum may seem modest when compared to the high cost of living in Tokyo, it serves as an effective motivation for many individuals. The primary goal is to encourage people to exit the country peacefully rather than remain illegally, which could pose legal and social challenges. In reality, Japan's acceptance rate for asylum applications is remarkably low, fluctuating between just 0.5% and 1% annually. This statistic makes Japan's approach to asylum one of the most restrictive among all developed nations. Over the years, the country has seen more than 10,000 individuals submit asylum requests, yet only a small handful, often just a few dozen, are granted approval. This practice, often referred to as a pay-to-leave system, has become one of the most peculiar and unique immigration policy tools in the world. What adds to the intrigue is that the government publicly presents this system in a positive light, framing it as a form of humanitarian aid designed to assist individuals in reintegrating into their home countries after their departure. Moving from immigration policies to more unusual cultural phenomena, number 9 on our list features a cafe that specializes in selling tenderness. Located amidst the vibrant, neon-lit streets of Akihabara, Tokyo, this concept shocks many visitors at first glance. It is a place where patrons come not merely for a cup of coffee but to experience a sense of being cared for and comforted. The staff, mainly young women dressed as maids, greet guests with the warmth and politeness of a master or a princess, speaking in soft, high-pitched voices that evoke a feeling of gentle affection. For an additional fee, customers can select from various tenderness packages, such as having the maid look directly into their eyes or softly stroke their hair, though these services are always kept within the bounds of decency and propriety. Few outsiders realize that Japan has cultivated an entire industry centered around the concept of tenderness, which extends well beyond cafes. This industry includes maid cafes and host clubs, where women pay men simply to listen and provide companionship, as well as more unusual services like Swan, where a person can rent a man just to lie beside them for a while. In a society where many young people live alone, these establishments have become a form of emotional therapy, offering a rare sense of being seen and cared for in a world that can often feel isolating. Many of these experiences are built around ritualistic interactions that create a unique charm. For example, at May Cafe, waitresses draw tiny hearts on dishes with ketchup and recite a special phrase, "Mo Moen," which is believed to make the food taste better and enhance the overall experience. Number 8 on our list highlights Japan's surprising innovation in the hospitality industry, the capsule hotel. These tiny accommodations stand as a stark contrast to traditional notions of luxury. Each capsule measures only about 2 meters in width, just enough space to lie down comfortably, watch a small wall-mounted television, and store a few personal belongings. From the outside, the rows of these compact pods resemble a giant beehive, but inside, they evoke the feeling of stepping into a futuristic spacecraft. The first capsule hotel opened its doors in Osaka in 1979, and since then, it has become a distinctive symbol of urban Japan. Originally designed for busy office workers who missed their last train home, capsule hotels quickly gained popularity among international tourists seeking affordable yet surprisingly well-equipped accommodations. Despite their small size, these hotels offer modern amenities, including shared bathrooms, lounge areas, secure lockers for personal belongings, and sometimes even entertainment rooms or mini libraries. All of this is packed into remarkably compact spaces, demonstrating a clever use of limited urban real estate. Recently, Japan has pushed the concept further by developing luxury capsule hotels, elevating the experience from basic efficiency to high-end comfort, with premium bedding, upscale design, and additional amenities that cater to travelers seeking a unique, compact, and stylish stay. Tokyo, a sprawling metropolis that captivates millions, is renowned globally for its extraordinary safety and sense of security. Despite its vast population, which approaches 40 million residents and visitors combined, Tokyo maintains a level of safety that seems almost unbelievable to outsiders. It is not uncommon for travelers to leave their personal belongings, such as wallets or smartphones, unattended on park benches or cafe tables for hours, only to find them perfectly untouched upon their return. This remarkable trust is born from the city's incredibly low crime rates, sophisticated security systems that are seamlessly integrated into daily life, and a deeply ingrained culture of mutual respect and consideration among its inhabitants. These elements combine to create an environment where safety is not just a matter of law enforcement but a shared societal value that permeates every corner of the city. Yet, the true enchantment of Tokyo reveals itself after the sun dips below the horizon. When night falls, the city transforms into a dazzling spectacle of lights, sounds, and vibrant human activity. Streets that are calm and orderly during daylight hours burst into life with neon signs flickering in a kaleidoscope of colors, while bustling neighborhoods echo with the chatter of locals and visitors alike. The city's nightlife is an intricate tapestry of entertainment, culture, and tradition, offering experiences that range from tranquil tea houses to energetic karaoke bars, and from refined jazz clubs to lively street festivals that continue well into the early hours. In the midst of this dynamic nocturnal scene, one might wonder about the unique stories that define Japan's relationship with its nightlife. For instance, imagine stepping into a Tokyo nightclub, where an electrifying atmosphere is created by pulsating neon lights, the rhythmic beats of electronic music, and a DJ expertly mixing tracks to energize the crowd. However, at exactly midnight, a curious tradition takes hold. Dancing suddenly comes to an abrupt halt. For decades, this peculiar rule was enforced by law, stemming from the Adna Taisaka Devitsat Sorik Vosum Fuha law, which was originally designed to regulate and curb immoral activities within entertainment venues. Under this law, authorities had the power to raid clubs and impose fines on owners if patrons continued dancing past a certain hour. As a result, many nightclubs adapted by transforming into venues where people could enjoy music and drinks, but dancing was strictly prohibited after midnight. Such a regulation might seem bewildering to foreign visitors, who are accustomed to late-night dancing as a staple of nightlife. Although this law was officially repealed in 2015, a cautious approach persists among some club owners who prefer not to push the boundaries too far. Consequently, in neighborhoods like Osaka or central Tokyo, it's not unusual to find loud music reverberating through the night. Yet the dance floors remain eerily empty after midnight, adding an almost surreal layer to Japan's nightlife scene. Moving beyond the bustling city, Japan's diverse landscape offers an array of extraordinary beaches and coastal regions that evoke images of tropical paradise. Number 4 on this list is the enchanting Japanese Hawaii, an informal nickname for a collection of idyllic beaches that resemble the famous islands of the Pacific. When most people think of Japanese beaches, their minds often drift to Okinawa, a tropical haven frequently dubbed the Japanese Hawaii, due to its stunning natural beauty and vibrant marine life. At Emerald Beach, visitors can immerse themselves in the shimmering turquoise waters, which beckon swimmers and snorkelers alike. Nearby, the Okinawa Chiromi Aquarium stands as a testament to Japan's fascination with marine life. It is one of the largest aquariums in the world, where visitors can marvel at the sight of enormous whale sharks gliding gracefully overhead. In the capital city of Naha, Naminoe Beach is renowned for its striking setting, nestled right beneath a massive bridge that spans the city. Strangely enough, this unique location provides a rare opportunity. You can swim in the sea while enjoying the modern cityscape unfolding behind you, creating a surreal juxtaposition of nature and urban development. Number 3 introduces us to Kandoi Beach, located on the remote Takitomi Island, which offers a serene escape with its soft white sands and shallow, crystal-clear waters. This pristine stretch of shoreline is not only a perfect destination for relaxation but also serves as a gateway into Japan's rich cultural heritage, especially the traditions of the Vyuk people. Here, visitors can experience authentic local life by riding traditional buffalo-drawn carts along ancient cobbled streets or by enjoying live performances of the samisen, a classical string instrument that has been part of local music for centuries. On the neighboring island of Miyako, the renowned Yonaha Maihama Beach often claims the title of Japan's most beautiful beach. During sunset, the sky becomes a canvas painted with fiery shades of red, offering a breathtaking backdrop for a day filled with kayaking or snorkeling among vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Further south, on Hateruma Island, a different kind of wonder awaits. Nishihama Beach stands out because of its exceptionally dark night skies, among the darkest in Japan. This unspoiled environment is free from light pollution, making as night falls over Tokyo, the city transforms into a mesmerizing, almost otherworldly landscape. The neon lights of districts like Shinjuku and Shibuya illuminate the darkness with an intensity that outshines even the brightest daylight, casting a vibrant glow that seems to breathe life into the city's nocturnal hours. Thousands of hurried footsteps cross the bustling pedestrian crossings, which rank among the busiest in the world, creating a rhythmic pulse that embodies Tokyo's relentless energy. In the narrow, winding alleys of Yokate, a lively street scene unfolds, filled with the sounds of chatter, laughter, and the clinking of glasses, as street vendors and locals go about their evening routines. Meanwhile, in the lively neighborhoods, office workers unwind with drinks, sake and skewers of yakitori, sitting together in small, casual eateries after a demanding day at work. Throughout Tokyo, the night offers endless entertainment options, movies theaters that operate around the clock, karaoke bars open 24 hours, and tiny, intimate bars with only 5 or 6 seats, places where strangers often find themselves sharing stories and forming friendships. What makes this city particularly remarkable is the sense of safety that pervades the night. Women walking alone past midnight often feel secure, a rare quality in many other large metropolises worldwide. This unique blend of security and vibrant diversity is what sets Tokyo apart as a truly exceptional city for travelers seeking adventure and discovery at any hour. Beyond these lively urban scenes, there are hidden gems tucked away in secluded neighborhoods like the Golden Gai district, where over 200 tiny microbars await exploration. Each of these small establishments boasts its own distinctive ambiance, some echoing the jazzy tunes of bygone eras, others inspired by classic movies, creating an ever-changing landscape of atmospheres that invites wandering discovery. Every corner of Tokyo at night seems to reveal a new surprise, a fresh experience waiting just around the bend. It is this remarkable combination of safety, diversity, and endless hidden treasures that makes the Japanese capital an unparalleled destination for those eager to immerse themselves in a city that never truly sleeps. However, Tokyo is only one facet of Japan's vast cultural landscape. To gain a true understanding of this ancient and modern nation, one must venture beyond the bustling capital and explore other regions that each have their own unique character and history. For instance, the Kansai region, with its historic city of Kyoto, offers a glimpse into Japan's thousand-year-old cultural traditions. Walking through the endless rows of the iconic red torii gates of Fushimi Inari or Nara's sacred sites, visitors can feel the weight of history beneath their feet. The lush bamboo groves of Arashiyama provide a peaceful escape into nature, while the Gion district's narrow streets evoke the bygone era of samurai and geishas, where elegantly dressed women in kimono stroll gracefully, embodying the timeless spirit of Japan's cultural heritage. Close to Kyoto, a different energy stirs, one fueled by the vibrant and lively atmosphere of sake. Neon-lit streets, bustling markets filled with an array of street foods and a nightlife that seems to never pause create a stark contrast to the serenity of Kyoto's temples and gardens. Moving northward, the landscape shifts once again to the snowy wilderness of Hokkaido. In winter, the Sapporo Snow Festival transforms Sapporo into a sprawling display of intricate ice sculptures, turning the city into a dazzling winter wonderland. During the warmer months, the fields of lavender in Furano burst into vibrant purple, filling the air with their sweet fragrance and coloring the landscape with breathtaking beauty. Within the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Shiratoko National Park, untouched wilderness thrives, home to brown bears, whales, and an array of wildlife that continues to flourish in this pristine environment. Traveling south, Kyushu Island presents a different aspect of Japan's natural beauty, its volcanic landscapes and soothing hot springs. Towns like Beppu and Yufuin are celebrated as paradise for those seeking relaxation in the famed onsen, where steam rises naturally from the streets and hot water baths. Mount Aso, one of the largest active volcanoes in the world, dominates the Kumamoto region, offering dramatic scenery and geothermal activity. Kagoshima, with its active volcano Sakurajima, continues to erupt periodically, reminding visitors of the powerful forces shaping this land. For those interested in Japan's historical depths, the Chugoku region offers profound insights. Hiroshima's Peace Park and the Atomic Bomb Museum serve as poignant reminders of humanity's darkest hour, urging reflection and hope for peace. Just a short boat ride away lies Miyajima Island, renowned for its floating red torii gate that emerges directly from the sea, a symbol of faith, renewal, and resilience. In the city of Okayama, the serene Korakuen Garden presents a peaceful haven with its meticulously maintained landscapes and expansive grounds, offering a tranquil counterpoint to Japan's more dynamic regions. Among Japan's many treasures are its festivals, some of the most spectacular in the world. Few people realize that each of these remarkable platforms is meticulously crafted entirely by hand, using nothing but ropes. This intricate artistry involves weaving and tying countless strands with precision and patience, resulting in structures that are both breathtaking and delicate. At the end of July, Osaka becomes the vibrant stage for the Tenzin Matsuria Festival, a celebration that lights up the city in a spectacular display of tradition and devotion. During daylight hours, sacred processions wind their way through the bustling streets, as participants clad in traditional garments perform ancient rituals and pay homage to their ancestors. As night falls, the scene transforms into a mesmerizing spectacle. Hundreds of boats, illuminated from within by soft lantern light, glide gracefully along the river, creating a shimmering corridor of gentle glow. Overhead, fireworks burst into colorful displays across the night sky, adding to the festive atmosphere. This unique tradition requires those participating to undergo a purification ritual before they step onto their boats, symbolizing the cleansing of the soul and the renewal of faith. Such customs beautifully illustrate how faith and joyful celebration are intertwined in this cultural event. In the springtime, Japan is enveloped in a delicate sea of pink and white cherry blossoms, an ephemeral beauty that heralds the arrival of Hanami, the cherished cherry blossom festival. Yet, these moments of fleeting grace are far more than picturesque photographs to be taken and admired. They are part of a lively, outdoor holiday that transforms the entire nation into a scene of merriment. People gather beneath blooming sakura trees to enjoy picnics, sip sake, sing lively songs, and dance amid falling petals. This tradition dates back over 1,000 years, originally originating within the imperial court before spreading across the whole country. Even today, Hanami remains one of the rare occasions when Japanese society allows itself to relax fully, shedding everyday cares in the presence of breathtaking natural beauty and communal joy. During the cold winter months, the town of Hokkaido hosts the Sapporo Snow Festival, which transforms the landscape into a shimmering ice kingdom. Every February, more than 400 sculptures are meticulously carved and displayed across the area, some reaching heights of up to 15 meters, comparable to a 4-story building. These frosty masterpieces draw millions of tourists from around the world, eager to witness this extraordinary display of artistry and winter magic. Few are aware that the preservation of these delicate sculptures relies on advanced cooling systems, carefully maintained by the Japan Self-Defense Forces, which prevent the ice from melting and ensure the sculptures remain intact throughout the festival's duration. Moving beyond cultural festivals, Japan also surprises with its unconventional approach to food. For instance, the existence of $500 square watermelons highlights a fascinating aspect of Japanese culinary creativity. Since the 1960s, farmers have been cultivating watermelons in specially designed cubic molds, resulting in perfectly shaped, geometric fruits. However, these unusual watermelons are rarely consumed as everyday food. Instead, they are prized as luxury gifts or decorative items, often costing hundreds of dollars apiece. They are regarded more as works of art than as typical fruit, symbolizing the Japanese flair for blending aesthetics with practicality. Of course, no discussion of Japanese cuisine would be complete without mentioning sushi. Traditional Japanese sushi is elegantly simple, fresh, high-quality fish paired with perfectly seasoned rice. It starkly contrasts with the more elaborate, mayonnaise-laden sushi rolls popular in the United States. Then there's ramen, an endlessly varied dish that boasts regional specialties such as miso ramen in Sapporo, rich tonkatsu ramen in Fukuoka, and soy shoyu ramen in Tokyo. Tempura, a form of light, airy batter-fried vegetables and seafood, showcases mastery in delicate frying, while ako okonomiyaki, often called Japanese pizza, is a pan-fried treat generously coated with sweet and savory sauces. The culinary scene in Japan transcends mere taste, elevating eating into an art form. Restaurants often display shukuen sempuru, hyper-realistic plastic food models so lifelike that they are highly collectible. In Japan, slurping noodles loudly is considered polite, a sign of appreciation for the meal, which contrasts sharply with Western table manners. Visitors might even encounter vending machines dispensing hot ramen or see bento boxes decorated to resemble beloved anime characters. From marbled Wagyu beef, cooked to perfection amid the sounds of classical music, to watermelons priced at $500 each, Japan has transformed its cuisine into a vibrant cultural spectacle, unmatched anywhere else in the world. Finally, turning our attention to the cost of living in Japan in the year 2025, it is important to note that, despite being a highly developed nation, Japan's standard of living remains approximately 30 to 40% lower than that found in many major cities across the United States or Western Europe. This discrepancy reflects various economic and social factors, including housing costs, wages, and overall expenses, which influence the day-to-day lives of residents. Yet, even with these differences, Japan continues to captivate with its rich traditions, innovative culinary arts, and extraordinary festivals. Living in Tokyo offers a surprisingly accessible lifestyle, especially when it comes to housing costs. For a modest one-room apartment in the heart of the city, rent typically ranges from about $600 to $1,000 every month. If you venture into smaller urban centers, such as Fukuoka or Sapporo, the price drops even further, with monthly rent falling somewhere between $400 and $700, making these areas quite attractive for those seeking affordability. Utilities, covering electricity, water, gas, and internet, generally add up to an average of roughly $100 to $150 per month. This means that essential services are quite reasonably priced, especially considering the quality of infrastructure. Dining out in Japan is also surprisingly affordable. For instance, a simple lunch at an inexpensive restaurant can cost anywhere from $6 to $10, providing a quick and tasty meal without breaking the bank. Dinner prices tend to hover around $15, which is still quite reasonable given the quality and variety of Japanese cuisine. For those who prefer cooking at home, grocery shopping costs approximately $250 to $300 each month. This allows for a comfortable and diverse diet, with fresh ingredients readily available at local markets and supermarkets. Public transportation in Japan is renowned for its cleanliness, punctuality, and reliability. An unlimited Metro Pass, which grants unlimited access to trains and subways, typically costs between $80 and $120 depending on the city you reside in, making daily commutes both convenient and economical. Taxis, while available, are quite expensive, and for most residents living near train stations, they are rarely necessary. Other expenses, such as maintaining a healthy lifestyle, are also quite manageable. A gym membership usually costs between $40 and $60 per month, providing access to modern workout facilities. Dental examinations for foreigners are relatively affordable, generally ranging from $50 to $80. Thanks to Japan's comprehensive national health insurance system, even long-term residents from the United States and European Union countries only pay around 30% of their medical expenses, with the rest covered by the government. Major hospitals, including internationally recognized centers like Senryuk International Hospital in Tokyo and Kamita Medical Center in Chiba Prefecture, offer services in English and facilitate online appointment booking, ensuring that foreign residents receive quality healthcare without language barriers. All these factors combined make it entirely feasible for an individual to live comfortably in Japan while enjoying high-quality services in a safe, efficient environment, with an average monthly budget of approximately 1,220,000 yen. Furthermore, Japan has recently become even more appealing to expatriates from the United States and the European Union by introducing long-term visa options. These visas, which allow stays ranging from 6 months up to 1 year, come with relatively simple financial requirements, making it easier than ever to settle in this fascinating country. Would you dare to make Japan your new home? If so, we invite you to share your thoughts in a comment below. If not, no worries, just leave the space blank. Below, we've just shared 15 incredible facts and quirky details about Japan, aiming to give you a fresh perspective on this unique nation. We hope these insights have sparked your curiosity and perhaps even inspired a future visit or relocation. Please remember to like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures and in-depth explorations of different countries around the world. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. We sincerely hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on our upcoming videos filled with new and fascinating topics. Your support enables us to keep creating engaging and informative content for all of you. Be sure to check out the next video that appears on your screen now. We're confident you will find it just as interesting. And don't forget to leave a comment telling us which country you would like us to explore next. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting stories and insights in our future videos.